Okay, now I'm going on a little rant. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about the time that I left my house for 2 months, and specifically those 2 months were the summer months. So this is like my second time filming this video because the first time I feel like I was all over the place. So I am refilming this today. And so basically, looking back last year around mid-May, I was 18 years old at the time, turning 19 and not too far after that. So long story short, I had came back from going out, and at this point I was going out like almost every night and coming home like around 1 or 2. And my mom has always been like that strict Mexican parent. So her being the way she is, she didn't want me going out that late, you know. She wanted me home like around 11:30, 12. Maybe like 12 was fine, 12:30, 1 was like pretty much pushing it. At that point she was pretty much irritated, and so she took away my phone. And I was taking summer classes, so I had class and homework due the next morning. I hadn't done my homework still, so I had planned when I came home to just do my homework so in the morning I can go to class. So that was my plan, and she basically took away my phone, and I got really mad because of it. And so I like kept begging her for my phone, and then at one point I was sitting on her bed begging her for her phone, and she just kicked me. And so I got like really like more pissed at that point. So I went to my sister's room, and so I was like, dude, your mom's pissing me off, like let me use your phone, I'm gonna call the police and just tell them that like she took away my phone. Me thinking that like since it's my property they would give it back to me. So I call the police, and they come and they ask me what's the issue. My mom's out there too, and my mom used to hit me a lot, like every day. And so, I mean, that's what pissed me off like the most, that I was like almost 19 years old and I was still getting hit. Like every night that I would come home late, she would basically hit me. And that's how like I lived pretty much like my whole life. I wasn't close to my mom because of the way that she was and hitting me, you know? So that's like a really important part, so just keep that on the side. It attributes to the whole story. So so I tell the police like what happened with my phone, and that I have class in the morning and I need to do my stuff, and they're like, unfortunately, since you live under her roof, it's under her rules, so your property is her property, and they didn't give me back my phone. So at that point I went back inside, and she was like, you like really pissed me off calling the police, and so I don't want you home tomorrow. And so I didn't come home the next day, and I was like, okay, well if she doesn't want me home, then I'm gonna leave as she wishes. So I left, and basically I was hanging out with my friend Anthony. You're watching this, Anthony, what up, ho? And so basically, yeah, I went with him, and we were just like fooling the whole summer, either at his house, his mom's house, or like friends' places. And so that's literally how it was the whole summer. So at that point I was still taking classes. I went to Electric Forest last year. I like skipped a week of classes, which was a really bad idea because like in the summer you have it where every class period is basically 2 class periods, so I'm missing a lot of information. But I mean, it was all worth it, to be honest. I'll insert pictures here if I can. But yeah, we were just like really pretty much partying like every night, like doing our own thing. It was like really fun. It was honestly the best summer I've ever had in my life. And like I know I have a lot of summers to come, but like leaving over here at my house where I felt like so imprisoned and so like held down, and when I finally got to like realize what it was to be without a parent who's like super strict, and I finally got to like experience that. And maybe that's why I was like acting the way I was, because I've never had that type of freedom in my life. And honestly guys, I really can't wait till I move out. I mean, okay, so ever since I've gotten back here at my mom's house, it's been like super duper chill. She's never hit me ever since, which is really great. But that's because I had a little talk with her, you know? But if I didn't have that talk with her, who knows how things might have been. But honestly, I'm so happy at the way that everything like kind of flowed together and went, because after the end of summer, I literally I knew I had to go home, or I had to do something to live somewhere, you know, permanently, because it was like the end of summer, Anthony was going back to school. So I came to the realization that home was where I needed to be. And so it was perfect though, because it was like in the beginning of fall. So I talked to my mom and I told her, hey, like look, like I'll come back, because she wanted me to come back throughout summer. My mom would contact me and stuff like that. I pretty much wouldn't answer. I didn't really talk to her the whole summer. Basically just ended up talking to her about how I wasn't okay with her putting her hands on me anymore. Like, I'm a grown woman basically. Like, dude, that was just unacceptable to me. So I've been back basically ever since. I've literally gotten home at like 3:30, 3, 4, and she really doesn't say anything. Like, she'll just be asleep, and I don't know if she's pretending to be asleep or not, but I mean, she doesn't tell me anything. So as long as she doesn't tell me anything and I can just get to my room and like be quiet, then I'm like totally okay, you know? I was looking for apartments even before, but like everything is literally like $500 now, $600. It's like so much money, and I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to like make next month's rent, because that's just not the way I want to be. So I know that I'm going to go into law school, and I mean, I have the opportunity to leave there. It might be a little bit more expensive, but I kind of don't want to stay here just because like John Marshall isn't the best law school, and so I'd rather go somewhere else. So I might leave for law school, and who knows, if I do leave, then like I probably won't come back after that, because I have a well-paying job, and like I could probably just afford to live somewhere at that time. But I don't know, life is like kind of crazy. But like I said, I really love the way that everything turned out. It made my experience right now and where I am in life right now so much better, so much easier. And like my mom and I honestly have the best relationship now that we've ever had before. We understand each other now, we kind of talk, and I think the whole reason that my mom kind of like calmed down on me is because she realizes that like I really know what I want in my life, and like I really want to go ahead and pursue everything that I say I want to pursue. So I really think that eases her mind and everything, which is like really, really great. I'm really glad that you guys heard this crazy story and this crazy part of my life. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to hear other story times, then go ahead and put that down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to do some more for you guys, because I do have other like idea videos that I can do. So yeah, just let me know and I'll be glad to do them for you. But I really hope that you guys have a great day, and that this was a little bit of enlightenment to it. And if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!